Well, good morning, everybody. It's Friday, so I am live here on Facebook, and if you're watching on the replay, welcome, thank you. I was missing last week. I traveled back home to take care of some stuff, but I'm back in my craft room, yay! And let's see. Okay, so here we go. Today's video might be a little bit longer than usual. I am going to be talking about the Stampin' Cut and Emboss Mini. Good morning. So the Stampin', isn't that funny? I just kind of organized them and then I just threw them right back down. Okay. Oops. I need to get the sample card. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, right? All right. So the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss, super cute. It's kind of reminds me of one of those hard purses. Like, I don't, smaller than a lunchbox. It is definitely smaller than a lunchbox. You know, your old school lunchbox that you used to go pick out, like, I'm sure I had, I don't know what I had, maybe Brady Bunch. I can remember a Knight Rider. That must have been my brother. But this little guy is smaller than that. And it opens up. And why am I showing you guys this right now? Well, it's on sale. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. So I refer to this just as the mini. I call the bigger one the Boss, because Stampin' Cut and Emboss is a lot of words to say all the time when you're talking about it. But it comes like this, and then you attach the handle. It's perfect if you're traveling, right? You're going back and forth. Perfect if you're going to a crop. Or a scrapbook, you're going over to your friend's house. And Stampin' Up! Has a handful. I looked at them yesterday, but I did not count them. They have, good morning, guys. They have a handful of bundles that will work perfectly with this guy on sale right now. So through March, or while supplies last. Ooh, look, I've already been working today. Or while supplies last. The bundles and the mini machine will be on sale. So today we're going to be using Garden Wishes, which is from the annual catalog, and it has dies that go with it. There's also another stamp set and a punch that all kind of coordinates together. So this bundle, it's the Garden Wishes bundle. It's on sale for $45. And I will put the link in the description when I'm done with this video today. But we're going to be doing lots of little gardens. We're going to be using a color I don't naturally gravitate towards. We're going to be using green today. And let's see, we're going to do some stamping. Like I said, the video might be a little bit longer than normal today, but you guys hopefully will bear with me. I need to find a good system. Everything's kind of like, I should take a picture after I'm done. Everything has like exploded over my desk. Okay, so we're gonna do some stamping. We're gonna take, and we're gonna use some blends. And I have this like 3-tier cart, and it's, I just start throwing stuff in it, and then I want to be able to find it. It's not really working, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so we're going to be using the dandelions. We're going to stamp these guys. We're going to be using Memento, because we're going to also be using blends, like I said. And the coloring for this, I'm just kind of doing light coloring. I'm not doing too much detailed work. We're going to do this twice. like so. Close this up. I've already stamped and colored. This set comes with this guy. Can you guys see that? There's this one, which I've already loosely colored, and then bumblebees. And the great thing about this set is it comes with 2 dies to cut these bumblebees out together. So you don't have to, if you're making 2, you only have to run it through once. So that's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna do some coloring, like I said. I have very pastel colors, and I even have a few of the new neutrals that we have. You can find those online. So we're gonna color these guys with So Saffron. So this is a very light yellow, and I'm just, you guys can see this. Good morning, Yolanda. I'm just kind of doing like a starburst motion here to just get a little bit of color. Not all over, just a little bit. I'm even going to do the middle on both of these guys. Like so. And I'm coloring first just because it's easier to hold on to the to the paper. And then we're going to do the middle, make that guy a little darker. And then the leaves are going to be soft seafoam. And actually I'm going to do the stem in the light. And I'm just going down. Doesn't have to be perfect. I haven't even showed you guys the sample card, but some of this stuff is going to be covered up. So it does not have to be perfect. And then I'm going to do the dark for the leaves. And I am by no means an expert on coloring or shading or blending, but I do like to go over the image, and then I go over again wherever there's a little line. So like I'm gonna make the stem that goes through the leaf a little darker. I could do that with a different color, or I could just keep going over with the same color and it just kind of darkens that up. Like so. And we're gonna do this one more time. So with the mini guy, like I said, Stampin' Up! Has a handful of bundles that are on sale. And in the catalog, it'll show you if it works with the mini. Obviously, some of our dies are too big. They won't go through the mini. They're just too wide. But there's many dies that you can run through there. And then there's some bundles and sets where every single die will work in there, not a problem. So it comes with all the different plates that you're gonna need to make the sandwich. Crafty terms. We're gonna make the sandwich to cut things out. So I played around with it a little bit. I guess it was yesterday I played around with it. And we are going to do that sandwich. Now I guess. Well, you know what? Let me stamp my one last thing. So the ink will be done. I'm going to do the greeting, and the greeting is going to say, what is the greeting going to say? Your acts of kindness are like a breath of fresh air. So I'm going to take this block. Make sure you guys can see it. And, oh, so I am using Just Jade. Just Jade is a, okay. Got a lot of ink on there. I am not going to rock this at all. Okay, hopefully, yeah, pretty good. Okay, let me go back to talking about Just Jade. So Just Jade is an in color. There's 5 in colors, and this will be going away at the end of May. Typically, we get a, once we know everything that's going to be retired, and we know these are going to be retired, so if you have this ink pad, make sure you get the ink refills. If you love a color, like one of my favorite colors right now, Misty Moonlight, is going away. So definitely I'm going to be stocking up on that. And then, yeah, you just don't want to miss out on those colors because sometimes they bring them back, but not all of them come back, obviously. So, yeah, you just want to make sure you have what you love. Okay, now we're going to cut. So we're going to unfold this little guy. We're going to layer. So we have the white mat. We have the acrylic mat. And then we're going to put our piece of paper. Make sure you guys can see that. There you go. Our piece of paper with our die. We're just going to line that guy up. And I did the other images standing up like I am right now. It's a little tricky. When I was sitting down doing it yesterday for my sample card, it worked much better. The dark gray pad, we're gonna run it through. And I'm gonna go back just for good measure. Like so. Oops. And there we go. That's how we have a die, or a die cut. So then you can also do embossing folders through here. Stampin' Up! Has a handful of embossing folders that will fit through here. In the occasion catalog, we have some really pretty heart ones. Actually, let me get those. So they're just narrower than your traditional embossing folder. So there's this guy. This comes a package of 2. What are these called? These are the Dotty Hearts embossing folder. Super cute. Okay, let me make sure that guy's still lined up. Ooh, I'm really liking how that dandelion looks with just a little bit of yellow. All right, we're gonna run this through and go back for good measure. And there's our die, there's our cut. And I think that is it. Now I haven't even showed you the card we're actually making yet. But I feel like I need a drum roll, right? All this work up to show you guys the card. So this is the card that we're gonna be making. It's probably gonna look a little different because when I layer like this, I never copy it exactly. So this, we're gonna use basic gray as our card base. We're gonna fold that guy in half. We're going to score it with a bone folder because I remembered to bring it over. Like so. This designer series paper is from the Heart and Home, I believe it's called. It's in the mini catalog, I believe. Now that I say that, I'm not 100% sure about that. But it's got, yeah, it's gotta be. It's got some bumblebees. The backside of all of them are kind of grayish white wood tones. It's pretty cool. It'd be perfect for masculine cards. And then there's some florals in there, and actually like a really pretty blue tile mosaic looking one. Pretty cute. Okay. I cut out a bunch of the leaves from the dies using Granny Apple Green. And so I'm going to be placing them kind of randomly. I want my dandelions to kind of float around and be my base. I'm going to cut this guy off because it's going to go off the paper because I'm staggering them like so. I'm going to attach these guys with seal because that's how I roll. But some of these green pieces, not some of them, the majority, all of them, I'm going to be breaking out the, I call it the green bottle glue. It's Tombow glue. Breaking out the green bottle, which I don't gravitate towards, but I'm trying to use all of my things first and foremost, but also kind of learn and expand, right? Gotta try new things. Oops. This guy. Oh no, is it going out? Hopefully not. There we go. All right. And this guy I want a little bit higher for some. So, like I said, I have the leaves. Where's my Tombow? I have the leaves and I have some kind of grassy things. And the reason I wanted to cut this guy out, or I mean stamp him first, is because I kind of put him on here just as a guide to see where I want things. But obviously I don't want to attach it yet. So this guy, we're just kind of old school gluing. And maybe I'll get it all over my fingers, maybe I won't, we'll see. Let's see, we're gonna go like so. We're gonna add some grass. Look at this grass, isn't this pretty? And it even has like score marks in there, so texture, it's pretty cool. So I think yesterday I just dotted it all. I'm sure I'm gonna be much messier today because I'm on camera and I'm further away from my work surface. So when I sit at my desk, I am closer to my items, which I can see better. And I think we'll do another one over here. So hopefully you guys think about getting that mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Like I said, it's perfect for traveling. I know lots of my friends are travel summer, winter, back and forth. And, or even if you just kind of don't want to have the big one out all the time. We're gonna put this guy down like that. I need some leaves over here. So really there's no rhyme or reason, it's just what you like when you're layering up a card like this. I do want to cut this off. Alright, I guess we're gonna go this way with it. Since I just dropped it on the paper. That little guy right there that didn't stick, I'm gonna take a little glue dot and put him underneath that dandelion that hasn't opened up yet. Like so. Let's see, we've got bumblebees left. Not sure if I want to do any more. Ooh, I think it's going to have to go over like this. Yeah, there we go. See, never the same. It's always just kind of a see what happens, where do things go kind of deal. Maybe we'll go like that too. I think I just might use a glue dot. guy down like so. There we go. Now I have, yep, perfect. I have, what do you call it? Bumblebees. So look at these cute little guys. I'm going to use the mini dimensionals. It's like my whole project today is mini machine, mini dimensionals, mini embossing folders, although I didn't use those today, but I showed you. We're going to put this guy up like so. Where is, oh, there you go. Oh, I think we're gonna, there we go, like that. And then this guy's gonna go flat, flat-ish anyway, no dimensional. We're gonna put him up in the space up here, like so. And to attach this guy, I'm going to use tear and tape, and that's because there's so much dimension underneath it. So tear and tape is great for your 3D projects, excuse me. It's also great if you are doing like an embossing and there's deep textures to it, because you just want it to have a really good, super strong hold. There's a couple more elements we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull out, oh, thank you, Lee. We're going to pull out some baker's twine. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Yep, there we go. We're gonna pull out some baker's twine. I'm gonna make a little bow. And I'm gonna use the glue dots from Paper Pumpkin because they're a little bit smaller than the glue dots you get from us on a roll. And I want the smaller surface. So I guess I should tell you what I'm taking, right? This is Baker's Twine Essential Pack. It's in the annual catalog. I used it on almost all my projects today, or yesterday. Projects I will be showing you today on my red card that I will post later, and this card. So we're making a little bow. We're gonna cut that guy. And I'm just gonna put this around, oops, where's my pick a tool? I'm gonna put it around one of the stems of the dandelions, like so. And then this way, if you want to cut it a little bit, you can. I don't think I will. I think it's pretty the way it is. What else? Oh, I have some bling. Let me put this away. I have some bling. The brushed brass butterflies I thought worked perfectly on this card, right? Of course there'd be butterflies floating around in this garden along with bees and whatnot. So these guys I just kind of hid amongst the, oops, that's stuck on my hand here. Amongst the greenery. Now, if you know me, you know that I do not have a green thumb. That if this was my garden, everything would probably be brown. Let me see, where do I want this guy? I think he's gonna go up here. But I can have flowers of the paper kind. I can keep those suckers alive. What do you guys think? And then I pulled out the opal rounds. It's just a shiny, it's kind of glittery, is that a word? With a little bit of a bubble. It's really pretty. I just put that guy right there. So this is the front of the card. There you go. There's the one I made right now. Here's my sample one. And then there's the inside. So I did just very light coloring. I use instead of using the dark So Saffron, I use the soft or the light So Saffron there. And then From All of Us, thank you. So From All of Us is from the stamp set, and then thank yous from another stamp set. Which one? Peaceful Moments. So that's where I got that one. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you for watching. So hopefully everybody has a great Friday. I'll be back next Friday with a live. I'll be posting my red card. Don't forget that the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is on sale, $48. I will put the link in the description to get you guys over to my Stampin' Up store. Like I said, hope everybody has a great Friday, and I will see you guys all soon. Have a good one. Bye.